Now, hashtag Funk It I'm Walking is an organization that aims to make the streets of South Africa safe enough for a woman to walk at any time of the day. The organization works with the local CPF and police through social activism and engagement activities to create safer environments for women and vulnerable groups such as the LGBTIQ+ community. The organization will be embarking on 5 kilometers this evening, and to share more on it, we are joined by Nomsa Mazwai. Nomsa, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Very good morning to you, and thank you for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure, Nomsa. You addressed the president earlier this year on the safety of women in the country. What was the response you got from the presentation?
I got a very positive response from the president. He is passionate about walking and that people should be able to walk at any time of day in any condition. And so the response was overwhelmingly positive, and it was really talking about the importance of performance management in the public service to ensure that the police do what they're supposed to be doing, but also, active participation as members of society in creating the South Africa that we all want to live in.
I mean, speaking of active participation, so what kind of solutions did you include in the presentation?
Well, my solution that I was presenting to the president was that if we could walk, we would start to see the community resolving a lot of the social ills that we see in our community. Okay. For instance, the fact that people cannot walk in our communities in the evening, that women cannot walk, we're limiting our SMMEs. Our SMMEs are not benefiting from local rands. I spoke to the president about the fact that a walking rand is a local currency. The minute people get into their cars, suddenly businesses in Soweto are now competing with any business that a person can reach in their car. In addition to that, by ensuring that we can walk, we're improving the lifestyle in Soweto, which improves our property prices. And as a rate-paying member of the Soweto community, I would really love to see Soweto property being valued correctly. Soweto is a beautiful walking city. It's perfect for walking. It's so vibrant. It's always alive. It's always moving. And if we could have a safe community, I think that would really change the Soweto landscape. I also think that walking will push us to put more pressure on ensuring that the streets are clean in South Africa, that they're clean in Soweto. I don't know about you, but when I drive into Soweto, it's almost as if we're the unofficial dumping site of the city of Joburg.
Right.
So it's really about making the walking experience a positive experience for people, and it's so that we can boost local business and create a better lifestyle in Soweto and a better quality of life for the residents of Soweto.
Yeah, I'm particularly interested to know more about this walk this evening. What is the aim of this walk? And with the current COVID-19 restrictions in place, how will this take place?
So we are supporting a local business. So the walks take place every single month. And so the walk is usually a 5-kilometer walk, and we walk to a local business and we support that local business. We are absolutely COVID compliant, so we only have 50 people that participate in the walk or less. We walk to the restaurant, and our restaurant is signed off for 50 patrons. And we get there, we have a drink, maybe something to eat, supporting that business, and then we walk back. It's a 3-hour walk. We start at 6 p.m. and we finish at 9 p.m. But it's really about showing the community what can happen when we have the ability to walk. How can businesses benefit from us being able to walk in our communities?
With these 3 hours, Nomsa, do you think the message will reach the perpetrators, and which routes in Soweto will you be marching to?
So we are working with the local community policing forum, and our local Jablani police station is aware of our walk as well. We've also reached out to Metro Police to see if they can do some visible policing. My dream really is that, in Soweto, I'd love to see more police on bicycles. I think that will do a lot for, visible policing, visible safety. I'm hoping that we reach the perpetrators. But let's talk about the perpetrators. Why do we have perpetrators? Why do we have such a huge Nawope problem in Soweto? Why do we have drug abuse issues in Soweto? Because the crime issue is linked to the drug issue, is linked to the unemployment issue. if we were able to walk more and there was more pressure on ensuring that our streets are clean, that our pavements are well maintained, I think that there would be job creation that would come out of that. And when you have a more active, moving city, there's so many new opportunities that create themselves. For instance, the tourism market coming to Soweto, but by 5 p.m. they're all starting to leave. I would really love to see a Soweto where people stay into the evening, creating new economic opportunities so that we can address the unemployment issue. Just in terms of the same perpetrators, this is about conversations. That's why it's walking. We want to be able to engage people existing on the ground and really get to find out and get to communicate with them as well the benefits of safety and how safety unlocks economic activity and how us being safe is of benefit to them. So, those are the kinds of ideas that I want to communicate. As I said, we do these walks every month. My vision is that in 5 years, we will see a Soweto that is much safer. This is a long journey. It'll take a long time. But this is the approach that we're going to walk with people. Funk it, I'm walking. Let's walk to freedom.
Indeed. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Nomsa. But just a quick one. Can people still register to take part in the walk? And if so, please share the details.
As I said, the walks take place every single month. You can register on funkitamwalking.co.za. That's funk, as in we've got the funk. Funkitamwalking.co.za. You can register and find out about our walks. Tonight's walk is we've got everybody that is coming, and we're looking forward to tonight. And that's why I'm not sharing the route. We don't share the route because we want to make sure that we are COVID compliant. But all the people that are participating in tonight's walk are aware of how we'll be walking. Okay. And I want to let you know that our next walk is on the 31st of October, and it's a Halloween family walk. Right. So we'll be doing some trick-or-treating.
Okay. All right, Nomsa, great chatting to you. Thank you so much, and all the best this evening. Hey.
Thank you.
Well, on the 5th of September, the hashtag #FunkItI'mWalking will be hosting a 5-kilometer evening walk, as Nomsa has just told us. The purpose of this walk is to bring attention to the possibilities that exist for the community of Soweto and other areas if it were safe enough to walk at night. We just spoke to the founder and organizer, Nomsa Mazwai.